Alright, as you can see by me showing you this video picture of my cell phone that it's September 12th, 2013. The time is 1:51 p.m. and my name is Leslie Williams. And this is going to be just a very fast and short video. And this video is concerning, I'm up for a social services review here before October 31st, 2013. That's right. So as a result, we're going to see if what excuse and what reason is used to take me off of food stamps. That's right. And we're going to see what maneuver and method is used to bring about the circumstances that will attach them, that will bring about the cause of the reason and the excuse. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I'm a target victim and activist concerning the criminal expeditions of what is known as organized stalking, which can also be termed as gang stalking. Now, as a result of being a target of this crime, you would not believe what I know, and you would not believe what I have been through. I'm a good woman. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever, but I am looking for my cigarettes. Hold on. Anyways, I'm hiking in California. I'm trying to save for a mobile home. Well, this is very unusual. I just had them like 2 minutes ago. Anyways, I'm preparing to move from the location that I've been hiking at, which you can see. I know this probably looks like a mess right now, but it's not. This is just a bag that's got some undershirts in it. All these bags are being tied up by me in order to be able to make some kits, some hiking kits. And what do hiking kits mean? Well, since I can't find my cigarettes, hang on one more second. Hiking kits are going to be where I'm going to be making up 4 identical kits that I can take with me to 3 separate hiking areas, and the 4th kit will be used as an emergency backup. And the reason why I'm doing that is because as a direct result of what happened between the 8th and the 9th of this month, just a few days ago, I've decided to move from this area. What happened on the 8th and 9th happened at a separate location close by. The points I'm trying to make right now is that I'm showing you that I'm having to filter through this stuff so I can make it kits, okay, pertaining to what's in each bag. Each kit will be identical, and I've already made a video about that. Now, this is happening in reference to not only me moving, but I also got to find the places to move to. That's all going to take time because I don't have my own transportation. I got a bike, but I already know this area doesn't have a lot for hiking areas. So what am I gonna do in order to find these new hiking areas is I gotta take the bus in order to get to locations that I've already noticed. They have created an immediate hang on a second. As a result of what happened on the 8th and the 9th of this month, just a few days ago, it has compelled me to move. Okay? And now the individual that they used on one of the dates of the 8th and 9th, the 9th, this individual slipped and made a boo-boo. And this person stated, if you think you're being followed, and I cut her off. I said, why would you say something like that to me? I didn't say anything to her about me being stalked, gang stalked, followed by anybody. The only thing I told her and her husband was that I was homeless. So where did that statement come from? And check it out. It was caught on audio file. It might have even been caught on video because I'm not sure when I was talking to her. I turned the video camera on and I'm not exactly sure if it was recording when I was talking to her. I think it was. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. And this video is not even about my moving situation. This video is about social services. I gotta stay on point here. Just hold on one second. I predicted on numerous occasions months ago, in the last few months, on several dates throughout the last few months, I have made several audio files that they might attempt to do something towards me on this property before my next social services review comes up. That's right, and there's some other legal situations that should be coming up pretty soon as well. I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity, so don't jump to conclusions about why does she got legal situations going on. I don't. There are actually legal situations where I'm going to be filing lawsuits. Okay, against SDSU, against the 2 San Diego Sheriff's officers who sexually harassed me inside of the Hall of Justice, which I caught on audio file. Undisputable sexual harassment on audio file. And concerning the fact that I was assaulted on an MTS bus, and then MTS sent me an altered video. And anybody can take a look at that video and see it's altered just by looking at it. So I made some predictions on several occasions over the last few months. That's right. That they were eventually going to look for an excuse and a reason to kick me off the property where I've been hiking at for 10 months now. That's right. Now, I went to a separate location. Well, I'll just put it to you this way. I went to a separate location from this location on the 8th and the 9th of this month, just a few days ago. And within a half hour of arriving on the 8th, the property owner showed up under the excuse that they were watering the plants. Then they said they saw me, and as a result told me I had to leave. Then on the morning of the 9th, they came back and gave me a notice, trespassing notice, a trespass notice warning. So, but check this out. When I was in San Diego between 1 and 38 days in 2006, I was hiking in a specific area about a block and a half away from Rosecrans and Nimitz Boulevard, off of Evergreen Road. And right before I left, a few days before I left, I came down with a migraine. It was right after I got paid. I came down with a bad migraine. And people who suffer from migraines know that when you've got a really bad, debilitating one, you don't even want to move. Flat out. I mean, some can be so bad you don't even want to move. So the point I'm trying to make is that in 2006, when I had this migraine, right after payday, I was in my tent sleeping. I threw up the night before. And so I overslept the next morning, and then when I woke up, I still went back to sleep because I still had the migraine. An individual came to my tent, knocked on it, actually pounded on the wall of the tent, and said, "Move, I need to water this area." Now, when I moved over to this other location from here, and I did not move everything, I just took a backup tent with me and a sleeping bag and a couple items. Went over there, started clearing the area, this area that I had eyeballed the week prior. I decided I liked it, so I went down there and I was going to move there and then just move everything piece by piece. I get down there, and where I went to, where I literally walked into, was within a bunch of big, gigantic bushes. You couldn't even see me once I entered it. I'm not even there a half hour. I clear away some brushes, and an individual comes by acting like he's watering plants. The property owner, and says I gotta leave. Do you see what I'm saying? 2006, move, you gotta leave because I want to water the area. Here they come down and say you gotta leave. And he says you gotta leave, and I looked at him and I said, "What are you guys even doing here?" I go, and then on the 9th when they came back, I said, "You know, it's kind of funny you appeared on the scene within 10 to 30 minutes of me coming here." And he says it's because I water the plants 3 times a week. Now, I go up and down the road that he says he's in the area 3 times a week. I go up and down the road that he had to be on in order to get to that area to water those plants 3 times a week. I went up and down that road that he would have to be on in order to get to that area every single day for the last 10 months. How come I never seen him once? Not once. And I'm talking about I've been up and down that road multiple times, some days even multiple times, and each day at different times. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. Last year when I applied for food stamp benefits through the county of San Diego, I literally caught them on audio, okay, trying to deliberately and intentionally keep me off of food stamps after I went there to attend a hearing, because they were already trying to keep me off of them. That's right. And I literally caught them on audio file, lying to my face and trying to get me to sign a piece of paper that was filled with lies. And when I caught them on it, they said, "Well, I'll go back in the office and get it and retype it." And then they came back out with the letter that basically stated everything we agreed on, that found me eligible to get food stamps, which are only $19 a month. So why would they try and keep me off of food stamps? Because gang stalking targets and organized stalking and gang stalking are the same thing. We're human trafficking targets. And one of the ways that they try to solicit the human trafficking, the sexual servitude, is as a result of the target being put in dire situations and not have the ability to eat. So redetermination's coming up for the end of October. They come out to that area. Is that area, I'll just put it to you this way, I can't say too much about where I'm at right now until I move. But when I do, you'll understand why I can't say too much about where I'm at, and where I'm at is where I've been at for 10 months. Okay? But Once I do make the video concerning why I can't, you'll understand. But well, I'll just put it to you this way. I made predictions on several occasions over the last few months that they were eventually going to come to this area to evict me right before my social services determination, and or because of the situation that's got to do with SDSU, where I might have to make a court appearance concerning that because of the gang stalking of me there. That's right. So we're going to see if any excuse or reason is brought about to say that they do not have adequate enough undisputable knowledge that I'm still hiking in San Diego County, which would make me a resident of San Diego. Do you notice that I'm having to move right before the redetermination? If I'm to be redetermined, if my case is to be redetermined by October 31st, and I'm having to move. Now you might think to yourself, why am I having to move from this area if this area wasn't the area that I was told I had to leave from? I'll get to that after I leave this area, and you'll understand it when I do. But it directly ties into what I predicted, to a T. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I have undisputable proof that I'm a victim of this crime. So what I'm doing right now is I'm literally predicting. I showed you a picture of my cell phone. Show the date and time. I'm literally predicting that they're going to come up with a legal appearing or a normal appearing excuse to keep me off of food stamps, or they'll try to make it appear that they're keeping me off of food stamps because of a normal appearing mishap. That's right. And anything that creates the reasons why it appears they have a normal appearing excuse or reason, anything that leads up to that caused them to be able to say they have a normal appearing excuse or reason, whatever leads up to them falling back on that to then say they have a normal appearing reason, normal appearing excuse, that situation is directly connected to the gang stalking, because they don't want me to be on social services, because that's in part, food is how is keeping me independent from running to places that they can covertly manage and control or influence, like homeless shelters. Go to Google and type in gang stalking and homeless shelters, gang stalking and domestic violence shelters, gang stalking and Salvation Army, gang stalking and Goodwill, gang stalking in churches. Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it. Gang stalking is happening at churches. Yes, believe it. I know it for a fact. Alright, I gotta go, so I'm predicting it now. And then when all this transpires, I'll just make another video and show you that it's happening. And I'll upload the audio from it, so you can literally witness it. Thank you for listening. And I'm sorry I'm talking with my hands. I'm just kind of in one of those moods. I gotta go because I gotta get back to what I'm doing. Alright, I appreciate you listening. Again, I'm not involved in any illegal or criminal activity whatsoever. I'm just trying to survive this crime, expose the perpetrators who I already know are connected to it, and the places they're using for these methods and tactics to bring about extreme circumstances for targeted individuals to live in and try and survive, so a target can be brought one step closer to exploitation. It's how it works. Now, I don't know one soul in San Diego County. When I arrived back in San Diego County on August 8, 2011, for the first time from when I was out here between 1 and 38 days in 2006, I made a decision when I came out here back in 2011 up to this date, September 12, 2013, I made a decision not to get involved with one person at the friendship level, the acquaintance level, or the intimate level. And I haven't. I have not went with anybody anywhere on any date because I have literally stayed to myself purposely, because I developed strategies to box these people in and catch them, and which is what I've done. But who am I supposed to run to with this evidence? It's organized crime in the system, directly connected to police officers, judges, more than likely, or possibly, members in the city's attorney's office, and or also, possibly, members of the district attorney's office. I am in San Diego County, and I am in San Diego, California. I'm a whistleblower. You would not believe who I am and what I know. I do what I do to inform, to expose the truth, so the public at large can know the truth concerning not only what's happening to me, but also what's happening to Miraj Shahan, who is also in San Diego County, and Encinitas, who is a target of gang stalking. Bonnie, I don't know her last name because her last name's not on her blogs or her videos. Go to YouTube and type in Oceanside, California gang stalking, and look at Bonnie's YouTube channel. She's being gang stalked up the wazooks everywhere she goes. Okay? Yes. And you know what's funny about this is that I left 3 separate individual comments on Bonnie's YouTube channel 2 days before this incident occurred on the 8th from the law library. Is cyber surveillance a method of gang stalking? Me asking Bonnie if she wants to get together because 2 targets that got the same exact identical testimony in reference to how we're being harassed is not good for the police department officers who are involved in the gang stalking of us, whether they be separate or the same or not. That's right. Isolating targets of organized stalking is one of their main objectives because it's how they're able to expedite the harassment and the crafted maneuvers without witnesses. That's right. That's right. And if 2 separate targets got the same testimony in reference to their harassment, it's more believable to a judge. That's right. That's right. I literally left 3 comments. In fact, I even printed out one of her YouTube channel videos that says, gang stalking, see the patterns. I have over 700 audio files of individuals getting around me along all of my routes every single day, everywhere I have went for the last 1.5 years. Literally and constantly, while I am at each of these locations, including transportation routes getting back and forth to them, individuals being around me and getting around me, repeating non-stop, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalk, gang stalker, gang stalking. Oh my God, weird, crazy, everywhere I go. It was just recently caught in the San Diego Police Department headquarters on July 24, 2013, and then almost 1 month to the exact date, caught again at the City Council meeting on August 23, 2013, right inside of the City Council member, right inside of the City Council chambers, on video and audio, and that's already been uploaded. So is that the reason why? Possibly. Go to Google and type in property owners and or landlords and gang stalking or organized stalking. Was that property owner solicited to be in my presence as a result of the surveillance of me? They saw me go there, said wait till she goes down inside of it, and I already know they parked across the street from it because that's where they went to when they left my presence on the 9th. That's right. So they just waited until I entered it and then gave themselves a little bit of time, walked down in there, pretended like they were watering the flowers, and then said they heard me, and then told me I had to leave. That's right. Now, think about it. If I got 700 at least separate audio files of gang stalk being constantly said along with, oh my God, weird and crazy, everywhere I go, the only way this crafted harassment can be put around me everywhere I go every single day for the last 1.5 years is because they had to know where I was at in space and time every day, everywhere I went. So do you honestly think they couldn't surveil me to a hiking area? They're surveilling me to this one. They got bicyclists going by saying gang stalking from a distance. They set up an asshole 200 feet away hiking. He's yelling it too. So do you honestly think that they didn't gang stalk me to that place? Think again. I gotta go. I literally gotta go. I got too much shit to do today. I'm sorry, I don't mean to swear, but the reason why I'm acting so anxious is because I got all this stuff to do in order to set up to move, but I had to stop to make this video in order to make the video prediction about social services. So I literally got to go, and I'll be getting back with you. And the reason why I haven't uploaded any videos since September 4th or 5th was because I planned on taking that weekend off, which was the weekend that just passed, which was also the same weekend that this incident happened that provoked me to move. And now that I'm having to move, I got to stay attentive to the moving, which is what I'm doing right now. And the reason why I'm talking very fast is because this video stops when it reaches the 29-minute time period, and plus I gotta go. Please look in the description of this YouTube video for cooperative material that you can witness for yourself on your own. And once you scrutinize it, deliberate it, even synthesize it, and you will be able to see undisputably, undeniably, in your face, flat-out gang stalking happening of me at several different locations in the same exact identical way. And then you'll be able to literally conclude without a shadow of a doubt, literally, that I'm being gang stalked. And remember, I predicted that they would use the landlord, the property owner, and or police. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.